Hello and welcome to Cancer Council ACT's Let's Chat mini podcast series on sex, intimacy and cancer. My name's Ash and joining me again is sex therapist Andreea Ardelano.
Good to be here, Ash.
Let's get straight into it, Andreea. So, how does cancer impact sexual function?
So, both the cancer itself and the treatment, and more often the treatment, can impact sexuality and sexual function at very different points of the sexual cycle, be it from the surgery through loss of parts or organs. It can be from chemotherapy, losing hair, losing or gaining weight and muscle tone, or from radiation through fatigue, or some of the hormone therapies that are used in cancer treatments. These are the direct impacts. If we expand that to consider sexual self-esteem, how good we perceive ourselves as sexual human beings, do we feel attractive to ourselves, to our partner, how strong and healthy we feel. Stress and distress play such a crucial role in sexual health, as well as the overall well-being of the relationship that the person is in. And if you are single, the worry about starting a new relationship after cancer can be quite significant. All these are just some of the impacts on sexual well-being.
Yeah, really important by the sounds of things to look at the both the physical and psychosocial approach to how we look into the client as a whole. So, what's the role of the sex therapist in a multidisciplinary team then?
As when you work in sex therapy, often you would work in a multidisciplinary team. It is seldom possible one clinician to be able to address all these issues. As I mentioned, some people are able to talk about the impacts on sexual health with their clinicians openly, and some are not. In my experience, most people breathe a sign of relief when us as clinicians can initiate these conversations, to be curious about the impact and what the person wants to address in counseling. In counseling, this is important work, exploring the impact, its meaning on the person's life, the grief associated with these changes, facilitating for clients to explore what is important to them and what changes and adaptations might need to occur for them to maintain or establish good sexual well-being. As you can see, Ash, this is seldom the work that can be done by one clinician in 15 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, definitely. It requires a good specialist to be able to do this work. Now, one thing we really want to try do this season is to answer as many questions as our listeners may have. So in the description, we've got a link for anyone to send in questions which they may not feel comfortable asking anyone else, and we'll try to answer them in future episodes. Really grateful to have you joining us today, Andreea. And
Thank you, Ash.
Next episode, I believe we're going to be looking a bit more into libido, so can't wait to have you back for that. For all of those listening, thank you so much, and bye for now.
Bye.